What's happening, guys? Welcome to the first ever video on my brand new YouTube channel just entitled Chris Stanley. So this is going to be a channel based around movie reviews, entertainment news, commentaries, stuff like that. Again, like I said in my announcement video back on the Cosplay Chris channel, I think it's just easier to keep the two separate in terms of build videos and then commentary and review videos. For the longest time, I've tried to do a variety channel, but I think it also can get very confusing sometimes, especially for certain viewers that want one certain video but then see another and are just like, huh? So anyway, the first cab off the rank on this channel is talking about Joker 2. Now, filming has just wrapped for Joker 2. Todd Phillips is back in the director's chair, and we have a brand new look of Lady Gaga as Harley Quinn. So this video is just going over some certain behind the scenes photos, some theories, and some little things here and there that we can see that are going to be brand new in terms of new characters, who's going to be the villain, and certain plot points, and my theories on what the film is going to be about. Now, I'm going to try my best to pronounce the actual title. Joker Folie, Deux. Deux. I'm sorry, I'm Aussie and we do have a habit of butchering some really nice sounding words. And essentially that title is French for mental illness times 2 or more than one person. So that just goes hand in hand with the fact that we now have Harley Quinn in this film, Joker and Harley. So originally when I saw the first Joker back in 2019, I was flabbergasted at how good it was. And some people put a label on it that it was just essentially a film about a man with mental illness with the Joker and Gotham slapped on top of it. And I can totally see that. But at the same time, this was a ultra gritty, realistic take on the character of the Joker and the city of Gotham. Gotham in itself has always been a character to me. I love what they did with Gotham in the Batman, but this was next level. And the fact that it was set in the 80s, loved it. Absolutely loved the time period setting. The production design was absolutely wonderful. And at first, Todd Phillips and Joaquin Phoenix didn't want to do a sequel. They just wanted to do a standalone film that was its own thing, part of the Elseworlds, part of the DC universe, which included the Batman. But as of June 2022, Todd Phillips said that he had started writing Joker Part 2 along with his writing partner, and that Joaquin Phoenix was set to return along with Zazie Beetz, who was in talks to reprise her role from the first film. Once filming started, we got our first look of Joaquin Phoenix as Arthur Fleck, and again, the guy just goes above and beyond, much like Christian Bale. He's dropped all this weight. In the first photo we see, from what we can see, it looks like he's in Arkham Asylum, getting a fresh, clean shave, no makeup, but just looking oh so emaciated as always. Filming for the most part took part in New York, like the first film from 2019, which is great. They're utilizing practical locations. Obviously, there will be sound stages, especially for those certain scenes that require a lock and key in terms of plot points not leaking out. But there are a lot of riot scenes going on, and also there was a cheeky little snapshot that someone took of an extra holding a sign saying Harvey Dent. So the character of Harvey Dent will be making an appearance in Joker 2, which is very interesting. Is Harvey going to be the bad guy? Is Harvey going to be going up against the Joker? Is Joker still going to remain the antagonist, or the antagonist against himself in this film? And of course, being joined by Harley. Now, there's one particular behind the scenes video that got me absolutely intrigued, and so much so I put it on my Instagram about a month ago, just speculating what the hell is going on here. When I first saw the photos before the video, I thought it was Joaquin Phoenix's stunt double in the full Joker attire, and I thought that's interesting because Joaquin's dressed in quite a different costume and makeup as opposed to this quote-unquote stunt double. Upon seeing the video, it looks as if this is a dream sequence where Arthur is being chased by previous iterations of himself. It's a massive metaphor for he's being chased by his past. Now let's talk about Lady Gaga as Harley Quinn. There's been a bit of back and forth, and some people are on the fence about her characterization of Harley, and there are talks that this is going to be a part musical, and I don't think that's going to be the case. Apparently there are going to be some musical numbers here and there. I guess if you have Lady Gaga involved, it's a given. She's probably going to be doing a song for the soundtrack, much like what she did for A Star Is Born and also Top Gun Maverick, even though she didn't star in Top Gun Maverick. She's one of those people where if you have her on the soundtrack, you know it's going to be an absolute banger, but it has to stay on point with the characterization of Harley and Joker, if that is going to be a thing. Now, I, for one, am a big fan of Lady Gaga as an actor. I think she's absolutely incredible. Her range is incredible. She's an absolute and utter triple threat with what she can do. And the fact that she's playing Harley, I think there's a lot of room for having fun with this character. I want to see her descent in the madness. We have a mugshot of her. She goes by the name Harleen Quinzel, which is amazing. We see that there's like a newspaper article saying, is Harley Joker's brand new love. They obviously get together, and we also see behind the scenes shots of her recreating Joker's iconic dance on those famous set of stairs, and we can also see some cops chasing behind her. So is this going to be an absolute shot-for-shot recreation of the dance down the stairs where they escape together and she has finally accepted her looniness as Harley Quinn along with Joker? Now, when it comes to their relationship, I want it to be bitter, twisted, and I hate the word toxic. And that's always been the thing about Harley and Joker. It's never been about love. He just loves the fact that he can have an emotional and manipulative hold on her. Now, the more that filming did go on, we did get some nice behind the scenes photos of Joaquin's Joker makeup in various stages, whether it be really messy or his nice pristine look. From my understanding, makeup artist Nikki Letterman is back on board, which is incredible. She did some fantastic work on the first Joker, and the fact that she got nominated for an Academy Award for the first one just says a lot about her work. So I can't wait to see her and her incredible crew's makeup work in this film. Now, to wrap this video up, in terms of my predictions with what this film's going to be about, because the plot has been kept under lock and key, especially for something like this, you do not want plot points getting out there. You know, you want to have as much mystery as possible. Again, I just want to see that toxic, hardcore, emotionally manipulative relationship between Arthur and Harleen. When it comes to Harvey Dent, I'm very intrigued. I want to know who the hell is going to be playing Harvey Dent. Are we going to see hints of possibly something going to be happening to him where he might become Two-Face? I know this is very grounded in reality, but I want to see a little bit of hints of comic book-esque elements here and there. Whether or not we're going to see Harleen Quinzel as a doctor at Arkham, I have no idea. I would love to see that. Again, I want to see that fall from grace. So guys, with that being said, drop a comment below. Let me know your fan theories for Joker Part 2. I'm very intrigued to see how this turns out. I'm also a little bit apprehensive. The first one was oh so good, and I thought, how the hell can you top that? If they never make a sequel to this, I'm totally happy. It's kind of like Superbad. I'm just glad they never made a sequel. It's fine on its own. I thought Joker 2019 was fine on its own, but from what I can see here, I'm really intrigued, but also at the same time, very apprehensive. Just means I'm very protective over the first one. And guys, if you have subscribed from my initial announcement video on my Cosplay Chris channel, I thank you so much for your continuing support. Again, this is all very touch and go. I want to give this a crack. I just feel like now's the time to kind of keep the build videos separate and the movie review and commentary videos separate. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Love your guts, and I'll catch you in the next one.